Hey guys, Rosie here. And as all of you know, it is almost the month of Halloween. No, I don't mean that it's almost October. I mean it is almost the lovely month of Halloween. And for the lovely month of Halloween, I thought that I would give a story about the time I lived in a haunted house. I might make this a small series because I lived in a few haunted houses. So this one is about the time I lived in a house when I was 9 years old. My mom and I lived with her boyfriend at the time named Mike, and he lived with his sister Angie, his brother Edward, and his mom Clemity. Now, I'm giving their real names because I don't think they'll ever come across this channel, and if they do, hey guys. But yeah, they lived in their childhood home, and for the most part, it was kind of nice living there. The neighborhood was old. It's one of the oldest areas of Birmingham and predominantly black. The school, if I remember correctly, was predominantly black. So, yeah, it was an interesting time there. So one day I was in the house by myself watching television, and without any reason whatsoever, I don't remember what month it was, but the television just went off on its own. And I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what to do. So I ran out of the house screaming. I ran to the old lady's house across the street. I was not going to stay in that house by myself. And when I saw that everybody was home, that was when I came out of that house and thanked the old lady and went back home. When they asked me what happened, I told them, and they gave some excuse as to why the television sometimes went off on its own, but I wasn't buying it because it never happened any other time. Now, this is the main experience that happened that I'm about to tell. Now, the house was old. As I said before, it was Mike's childhood home. And I'm only telling what I remember. This was 31 years ago. So, walking into the house, to the very right of the front door was the doorway to Mike's sister's bedroom. And it was a cute little room from what I remember. I think she had like stuffed animals and dolls on her bed. And going into her bedroom to the left, there was another doorway. Opened that door, and that was the little room that Mike slept in. From the living room area, I'm only telling what I think I remember now. Bear with me. The furniture was still wrapped in plastic. Old black ladies, from what I recall, like to keep their furniture wrapped in plastic to preserve the furniture and keep it looking new. So you go through the living room area, and there was the dining room. The next doorway was the dining room. Go past the dining room table, turning to the left, there was another doorway which led into Edward's room. Go through his room, which wasn't big at all, and turn to the right. There's another doorway that led into Mike's room. Go straight through, and there was another doorway which led into the last room of the house, which was the den, and that was where the television was, and that was where Miss Clemity slept, on a pull-out couch in the back of the house, and that was also where the bathroom was and everything else. So, and from the doorway of the dining room, if you went around the dining room table and go straight across, that was where the kitchen was. So one night, I was at the kitchen table doing my homework by myself, just quietly doing my homework. Might have been some math, 4th grade math. I was 9 years old. Not mind you, I was 9 years old. I hated the school I went to. And I was doing my homework, and something for some reason compelled me to look up and over to my right. And when I did, as soon as I did, I looked over and I couldn't believe what I was seeing, but I saw what appeared to be a short-sleeved white shirt, dress shirt, like a church shirt, tucked in, and I saw no face, I saw no head, I saw no legs, no arms, just the shirt that appeared to be tucked in. And it was coming out of the living room area. Now, mind you, every light in the house from the area that I could see was off. The living room light was off. Angie's bedroom light was off. She might have been on a date or something, I don't know. And the dining room light was off. So the kitchen light was the only light that was on. And I saw the shirt coming out of the living room area, and it turned and went past the dining room table towards where Edward's room was. I was stunned. To this day, I am stunned that I saw something like that. And I hope to never ever see anything like that again. But it was the single scariest thing that happened to me up until that point. And after I saw it, I started singing loudly. I don't remember what I was singing. I don't remember the words. I don't remember the tune. I don't know if it was something I made up or a song that was popular by, for that day. I don't know. I just know that I started singing so that somebody would come and see about me, because I was not going to run to the area where I thought that shirt was going. And so my mom eventually walked in and she was like, "Roz, what the hell wrong with you?" I can't remember if I told her what I saw or not. If I didn't, it was because I didn't think she'd believe me. But if I did, it was because I trusted that she would. But it was, I hate to say it this way, but it was the damnedest thing I ever did see. And from stories that I heard later, I'm not the only person who saw the shirt. And apparently the path that the shirt, or the ghost wearing the shirt, took was the same path that Mike saw his dad taking to get to the back of the house when he was a kid. Mike was just used to seeing his dad take that path, and so I guess it was what they call a residual haunting. But I don't care what kind of a haunting it was, I just knew that I saw a ghost. And 31 years later, I still cannot believe that I saw that. And there was another story that a woman was sitting on the couch one day and looked over and saw an indentation in the couch as if someone were sitting beside her. And it is hard to mistake an indentation of a butt sitting beside you with the couch compressed and the plastic compressed. So the house was haunted. I wasn't the only one who saw something. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think my mom saw the same thing I did once. I can't remember, but I think she did. So yeah, that's only one of my paranormal experiences, and I look forward to sharing more when I can. So for the lovely month of October, this is my first paranormal experience of the time I lived in a haunted house. And with that, I love you guys and hope to see you on the next upload. Bye.